Okay, I'm just getting a kick out of myself here. I not sure what happened to my hair. I guess it's been a bad hair day. So I got the hat on. Hope y'all like the hat. I'm celebrating the US Open for tennis. I'm a tennis fan. But more importantly, right now, it's covering this hair that seems to be going everywhere. Um, just wanted to get with you today related to your first assignment, um, Chapter One's reflection, which is due next week. I know many of you have already started on your summary and reflections embedded within the assignment. When you click on the assignment on the home page, you will see a couple of things come up. First of all, so I'm just going to go there, look at it myself. I think there may be a way, but there's really no need to share it. You can see it on your computer. Um, but when I go there and I click on our homepage, I've got a couple of videos for you. Certainly feel free to look at those videos. Are for your informational purposes only. It's videos of class time in class with our GSW students, other GSW students. Um, but what I wanted to do for you was share some information related to our first assignment that will sort of get your feet wet, so to speak, and with these other reflections that will be coming due. We've got chapter two coming up due September 19th. This first one, though, is coming up due September the 3rd, which is basically a week from now. And when you click on the assignment, what comes up are the instructions. Minimum two-page commentary. 2 pages means 2 pages, full pages. You do include a cover page, but I would recommend 2.5 pages, maybe 3 pages for your reflection. You could easily write that, but don't give me a page and a half because my grader, Ms. Stanton, will take points off, significant points off if you do that. Because a page and a half rough averages out to be about 75% of 2 pages. So she's going to start then. Now she may cut you a little slack this first time and not take off as many points, but guarantee you me that she will be taking off additional points as necessary with future reflections. They need to be at least a minimum of 2 pages. Now, suggestion number one, do not copy word for word a sentence or a group of sentences from the text because that will inflate your Turnitin score. Now, Turnitin automatically gets reported. So once you submit your reflection, Turnitin automatically will generate for you a report. Excuse me, 1 second. So that's something very valuable called my drink. So it'll turn the report for you. Now, you want to make sure that one of the reasons why I don't want you to do anything word for word or copy from the book is because it can inflate that percentage. As you see here at the bottom of the instructions, um, Ms. Stanton will not grade any paper. I won't grade any paper where your Turnitin score is above 25%. It'll go down as a zero, and it'll stay as a zero until you resubmit. Now, you have several days to resubmit. We'll give you some time there, but if I were you, I would probably make sure when you submit your paper, do it well before the deadline. That way you'll kind of know, hey, where's my Turnitin score at? Okay. So the other thing was the use of AI. Now I've put our AI policy in the course guidelines. It's found under the content tab. It's called course guidelines. And in there, you'll see our AI policy. Now, for AI, you will not know what your AI percentage is. It's being reported to me and to Stanton, Ms. Wilkerson, as instructors. If, however, we see your AI percentage goes above 25%, we will not grade the paper. We will give you a zero That doesn't mean the zero stands. It just means you and I have to have a conversation, or you need to reach out to Miss Stanton and y'all need to talk about what's going on. What caused your AI percentage to be so high? So do not use Grammarly. If you do, be careful that you do not click on accept all changes, because Grammarly can go crazy and it's AI, right? And so many of you have AI embedded within some of your programs, or you use Copilot, or you use ChatGPT. Maybe there's some things you do use it for, but don't use it in this class. I want to hear your voice, and I want to read your tone throughout embedded within those chapters. So again, if your percentage, and you won't know what your percentage is, because if you do use AI or a little bit of it, you know when you're doing it, or maybe you don't, but we'll help you with that. We'll get you through over the hump just with this first paper. If it becomes a serious problem, you and I will have to sit down and problem solve individually about what we can do to eradicate these AI percentages going up so high. Now, what will we do? Well, I'm not sure. I have some ideas that might include some oral exams and just pointed oral questions where you and I have to talk through Microsoft Teams, or some other things that may not be very convenient for either one of us, but we'll get it through together. So the main thing is, as long as you are not using AI, you're not going to have a percentage come up with Turnitin. Again, Turnitin it's not saying that you're using it. It just says that there's a high probability. So we have to address that. We just need to have a conversation about trying to get that AI percentage down. Okay? So we'll do that. But yeah, I think the main thing for your papers is, do not do any in-text citations. Don't quote anything. Don't, for goodness sakes, just read the chapter that's only 11 pages, then read it again. Be familiar with it. Maybe talk a little bit about the scientific literacy of students, some of the challenges facing 21st century learners, and maybe a little bit about what the 5Es means to you. And there's some takeaways to reflect on that chapter, right? Personal opinions. I want to hear you, not someone else's voice through there. Okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. Reach out to me in an email, and I'll be glad to respond back to you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.